You moved to New York City 44 years ago. Tell me about your experience with the art world.
I was like one of the biggest puppeteers in New England in the mid-'70s. And I was doing shows in Boston. I went to art school in Boston. And then after art school, they said, what are you going to do? Nobody becomes famous or rich becoming an artist. You better learn how to wash dishes. So I went into the restaurant business. When I was washing dishes and getting really drunk, they would feed me booze, and all the waiters were on cocaine. And the cooks were like, what are you doing in Boston? You should go to New York City. There's a club called the Pyramid, and they do art and performance, and you could be a big star there. So go. Quentin Crisp, who's like a notorious homosexual living in New York City, said, come on, you should move to New York City. Within day one, I met Jean-Michel Basquiat and Anne Craig, who booked shows at the Pyramid. And it took off right from there. Since I was doing the posters for my own show, they said, why don't you do the ads and the posters for the club? So then I started doing the ads for the Pyramid Club that appeared in all the magazines. They were printed, usually in black and white, because back then, even the New York Times didn't have money for color. So everything was black and white. And my stuff really stood out back then, because it was sort of a new wave time, and everything was like Memphis style, hard edges. And I'm very naturalistic, Art Nouveau, very gay.